Mississippi State, and we talked about this a little bit within the context of our larger Mike Leach discussion on Wednesday. The players told the athletic director that they were 100% committed to playing in this bowl game. And we knew that defensive coordinator Zach Arnett, who's done a very good job in Starkville, he was going to be the interim head coach. Well, the news breaks on Wednesday night. I believe it was made official this morning that Zach Arnett is going to be elevated to head coach. To me, number one, like I said, he's done a very good job as the defensive coordinator there for Mississippi State. And number two, I got to think that this is the best move that you could do to try and maintain some continuity and find some stability in the wake of absolute tragedy. So, just sort of thoughts on the decision. Did it come as a surprise at all? And what do you make of Zach Arnett, who is now the full-time Mississippi State head coach?
It's not a surprise because, as you said, considering everything that's going on right now, it's trying to find some sort of stability and something you can count on as quickly as possible for everybody in that locker room is important, and everybody in that community is important. But it's, as far as Arnett, the Mississippi State defense has done an excellent job the last few years, so it's good that he's getting a shot to earn the job. But we have to remember, Mississippi State currently does not have an athletic director. He left to take the job at Auburn. So with Mike Leach's death, a search for an AD going on, adding an actual coaching search at this point in the process is probably too much. So it's a 4-year deal, annual salary of $3 million, which is very low end for the SEC, obviously. But also, I'm guessing, because I don't know the contract, I'm guessing the buyout language is such as that when they do find a new AD a year from now, if that AD wants to go through a coaching search, it's probably not going to be prohibitive for them to move on. But for right now, this is the move that makes all the sense in the world. And it gives Arnett a chance to go into the bowl game fully in charge and prepare for the offseason and give himself plenty of time to head into 2023 with a shot to earn the job for good.
Yeah, it feels like absolutely the right thing to do. Like I was talking to you guys, if there ever was a situation to listen to the players, this would be it, to listen to their voice. But it does almost feel like an extended interim coach, because it is so late in the recruiting process, in the transfer portal process. Why would you make such a drastic change when you just endured one of the more drastic changes in the history of college football, right? With this, tragedy that unfolded. So I think it was the smart move. Young coach, 36, not much, not much coaching experience, period, but zero head coaching experience. But I think also the finances of it make a lot of sense. So I think it just makes a lot of sense on a lot of levels that they decided to stay in-house and just elevate from within. So I hope it works out. I think it'd be great. And I think, seeing the players' desire to honor Mike Leach by playing, hopefully they'll, continue to do that by staying there, the younger players by staying at the university. And I'd love to see this be just another example, because we've seen so many coaches in the tree, the offensive side. I think it'd be really cool to see a coach come from the defensive side that just looked at his overall philosophy on coaching in general, not just the offensive side of the ball. So I think it could be a really cool story if it does end up working out. And if it doesn't, like Tom was saying, I'm sure there's an exit that would be amenable to, to both sides.
Yeah. The impact on the early signing period, on the transfer portal, on just trying to hold together this program for 2023, 100% the move. And like you said, Tom, at least it gives Zach Arnett a unique opportunity to be able to get his first look at something. The kind of thing where even if Mississippi State moves on, he's now been there, right? He at least, as he goes on with his career, gets to be able to have that experience, gets to have that on the resume, makes him more of a head coaching candidate moving forward. So again, they are planning to play in the bowl game. Zach Arnett, no longer just the interim head coach, but the next head coach of Mississippi State football.